Hi everyone. Welcome to Universe Tiffany Live. And here we are again with another tips and tricks, okay? Manifestation tips and tricks. Thank you everyone for the love and support. Thank you for the donations, for all the bookings and readings, and for all of you who have been subscribing and entering in the contest. We're trying to reach 1,100 subscribers. So we're asking that if you're new, subscribe and please comment under video. Let us know how it resonated with you, how you liked the video, and you will be entering the contest. And if you're an assisting subscriber, comment under the video. Let me know how you liked the video, how it helped you, how you resonated with it, and I will put you in the contest. And the more comments, the more times I put you in. So subscribe, and comment, okay? So here we are. So this is going to be your manifestation tips and tricks. And I wanted to do something about four reasons why we tend to stop our manifestation from happening when, your manifestation is not happening. So, and these are things that will stop it. I've done a lot of them. So the first one is giving up. Just giving up. Just like, you know what? This is too hard. Nothing is happening. I'm just gonna stop affirming. I'm gonna stop persisting. I'm just done with it, The only time that you should stop manifesting something is when you don't want it anymore. But if you deep down know that you want it, you should keep affirming. Because the thing is that I always said there's always movement. And many people give up because they feel that there's not movement, or they see a little bit of movement and then it kind of stops. And it could be for other reasons because they have resistance still. And they just give up. And then they stop and then they say, the law of assumption doesn't work. It's not working because you're not putting to it. Okay? Because you're giving up on it, because you stop affirming. The affirming and the affirmations and all of that, that's what helps you to believe, to bring your vibration up, to delete the old story. That's why it's so important to do that. And that's why your self-concept and your mental diet is so important. So when you start affirming for something, or start journaling, whichever way you do it, whether you do it with mirror work, keep doing it. Just because you haven't seen the whole thing the way you want to see it, it doesn't mean that things are not moving. And that's why I have made an old video saying, don't give up. It was very short. A lot of people, when they're trying to bring in like love, their SP, they'll give up quick because they want it like right now. And many times certain things are happening with that person, certain things are clearing up, that's the reason why you don't see it happening so quickly. And it could be your resistance to the old programming of thinking, no, this person's not coming back, this person's not going to be with me, or even trying to bring in love, or this, why would anybody want to be with me? My last relationship was a certain way. That's putting resistance, and that's putting out into, that's an affirming that. You're affirming that, So if something is working for you, keep doing it, and don't give up, because you don't know what is happening right now, what is being put into place for that to come to you. So just because you feel you don't see some movement, there is movement. It may be some movement that you can't see yet, and then later you're gonna find out. So don't give up, okay? So that's one of the things that I've even done it with certain things. I've just been like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, Linda. And then I go right back to it, And if you get, into a funk like that and you do give up, go right back and start doing again what you was doing, and keep doing it and keep doing it, Because that's another thing. When you do that, sometimes you're putting delay also when you go right back to it. But always go back and keep affirming and keep doing it, and don't fall out of it again saying, well, this isn't working and this and the other, because whatever you're saying, that's an affirmation. You're putting that into the universe. So if you're saying this isn't working, no, yeah, you're right, it's not going to work for you, because you're completely giving up on it. Okay, Linda? Number 2, Um, Stop changing things that you are doing that are already working for you. Many times, and I've done this sometimes, sometimes people will affirm and affirm, and they're comfortable with affirming. They're comfortable with the affirmations. They're comfortable with doing a certain thing. Some people are comfortable with just journaling, and then all of a sudden they go, "Well, it's not. I don't feel that it's working. I don't feel that this is doing anything for me," and they don't even give it enough time for them to see the universe sending to them and showing them signs that this is working. Okay, and they'll go and they'll do something else, and then they start doing that, and then they see even more delay, and then they start seeing that things are even turning out really bad, and things are, like it's worse than what it was the the situation started at. And it's because it's not good for you to change, the way you are trying to manifest, especially when you have used those techniques and those tools to manifest other things and you've seen it happen. hmm That's why I always say try something at least for 21 days and see what you see in those 21 days, you know, because that's how you learn and you see, oh, this is the way that I manifest and this is what works for me. So if you're doing something that has been working for you with other things that you have been manifesting, and now you're trying to manifest something even bigger and you feel that it's not working, so you just go on to something else, don't do that. Do what works for you and keep doing that. Don't go flip-flopping back and forth, you know. Oh, I'm gonna journal today, but I've been affirming for 7 days, 8 days, a month, or whatever, so now I'm gonna try to journal, and I'm just gonna do that. I feel you can add on to do certain things, like let's say I just affirm and I do just mirror work. You know what, I want to start journaling my stuff every day and revising everything, but I'm not gonna stop affirming, because that's how it started. I'm not going to stop doing my mirror work, because I do that every day. So whatever works for you, don't leave what was already working for you. I used to do that. I used to flip-flop with doing journaling and doing what I used to not really do that much affirming, and actually affirming works for me better than even journaling. But journaling works for me when I manifest for other people. And it works for me too when I manifest for myself. But I always started with affirming and doing my affirmations. So I always stick to that. I would never stop doing my affirmations, because I know that the affirmations, what they do is that they're deleting the old program. They're deleting everything that I have been programmed to think that doesn't serve me. So that's why I always will do affirmation and affirm for whatever I want. And then I have times that I will, journal, but I will not like just switch off just to that and not do what's been working for me. So always stick to what's working for you. If you're a person that, you're getting coaching from someone, don't switch up coaches, okay? And you've been seeing movement with that coach and you resonate with that person, why would you go to another person? Just because you don't see it didn't happen to you, for you in a week, what you wanted. So don't change what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. And if you're a new person to this, do something for 21 days. If you like you think you can do the affirmations, then do that. If you prefer to write and do journaling, then do that for 21 days. But don't do, also 1,000 things, or do journaling for 1 week and then you go, it didn't work. I'm just going to start affirming now and then go on to that. No. Do one thing for 21 days and you will see the difference. You will see if that's your way of manifesting also. And the third thing, stop telling people your business. And I have another video that I said that. Stop telling people your business. Only share what you're trying to manifest with people who believe in the law of assumption, with people who are there for you, with people who inspire you, with people who are on your team, okay, that can keep pushing you, that will tell you when you're telling them, hey, I'm trying to manifest this and I'm doing this, and they're like, yeah, I know you can do it. How, let me manifest for you also. People who believe in this. You can't tell everyone your manifestations, because what you're bringing on is other people's energy, especially that energy of those people that feel that you can't do it and you're freaking crazy, okay? And you're not freaking crazy. So you don't want to bring in people that are gonna tell you you can't do something, or look at you crazy, or be like, how are you gonna do that, and how are you gonna do this, because all they're gonna be doing is putting doubt in your head. And then you go back to the old story, to the old programming. I can't do, you know what, maybe they are right, maybe they're right with what they're saying to me, maybe maybe that's what I should not do. I'm gonna